Here is our brand new chicken coop and run. The coop is, well, the coop is 4x4 and the run is just over 4 feet wide and 12 feet long. We've got it covered in like 1/2 inch hardware cloth here. So I think the only thing that can get through that would probably be mice and rats, but raccoons, aerial predators, possums, none of that's getting through. We have a latch here, and then in case we were to lock ourselves in, got this little fishing line to pull it open. I really wanted a lock like this or a carabiner, so that raccoons couldn't get in. They say if a 3-year-old child could get through it, so can a raccoon. So you need an opposable thumb to get through that. So, and here I just have I'm trying to teach Latrell recall. So I've got this special cup. It's this plastic metal looking. It's only for that cup with treats. And then I sit here. Keith made this little bench. So I sit right here with the door open. She comes running usually and gets treats out of that cup. So coming along this way, we have several solar powered motion detector lights here. Oh yeah, you can't see it, but we've got a predator apron all around this entire run and coop. And so it's just like fencing that comes out, and then it's got like 3-inch like prongs, and it goes down into the ground. So anything that were to come around could dig. They can't dig right here. They have to dig further out, and they'd have to go further out to get into the coop. This is just a little run-in shed. That's not where it's going to stay. It's just a little shed, big enough for a hen or some babies. If we only have Latrell right now, but we're about to get some more chicks. So eventually, in the next few weeks, we're going to have about 7 chickens in here. And so if anybody needs to get away from anybody, we've got that kind of space for them to do that. Keith made a swing. I've tried to put Latrell on it. She hasn't stayed, but that bar right there, she loves to jump on that bar and roost. We've got a water barrel. So if you can see, we've got a gutter up here. Water comes down. It's got 2 layers of this like filtration cloth. And then we've got the automatic waterer. There's 3 little, let's see if you can see it. There are 3 cups. They're self-watering, so when the water gets low, they tip up. And then when they fill, they tip back down. So we've had great luck with them. With the chicks, baby chicks can figure it out. They don't leak. It's our 3rd kind of waterer we've used, and I like them a lot. So here's the door. Again, we've got another light. Got a bolt right here. Again, another lock. We've got ventilation down here. So we're going to go with the deep litter method this time. So what we have here is, again, this is hardware cloth. And then what we have under here, I can't quite lift it, but we have 2 boards. One here, and that was going to be just to let the all the droppings, and I could easily pull it out and get rid of the droppings. That's what we've done in the past, but this is a much bigger coop than we've had in the past. But anyway, we ended up, the boards are there, and then we put this vinyl flooring on top of it just to preserve the wood. But then we decided to go with the deep litter method, so now I've got like 3 inches of new chips in here. There's Latrell. So she has not started staying here. She still stays inside, but I think maybe tonight we'll try letting her sleep in the coop. She comes in here whenever she feels like it, but not for overnight. So we've got these bars that will come out, which is convenient when I had to put the chips in, and we've got it notched right there, so they'll come out easily. Got some caulk just to kind of seal the edges all around here. You can see the caulk. That's just for like mites and whatnot. Not every little bit is sealed, but you can see we tried to seal. And then all the vent openings, We've got the hardware cloth, you can see. So lots and lots of ventilation in here. You know, we live in North Carolina, so you can see out here we have this. We can close this in the winter. We've got ventilation down here. All right, I'll close you up, Latrell. We just got these from the thrift shop. That was a good find. All right, so we come along here and more ventilation. What we have is a solar powered fan. So what that's doing is it's pulling the hot air out of the coop. Up here, it's all open, well ventilated for North Carolina. I guess if it was just super, super cold, we'd close everything off and wrap the top in plastic or something. But we don't really get, you know, super cold winters. This is our brand new feeder. Haven't even tried it out yet. It's made of, I think, sewer pipe, which I think is cheaper than PVC. That's what we saw a video on YouTube. So I haven't even put any feed in it yet. I'll probably do that today or tomorrow. And it's just a cap. We didn't glue this on. We could dump the food in there. Put that down in here. And it goes through here. You can see I've got a little plastic piece of plexiglass, little half moon kind of there so the feed doesn't just shoot out. Lots of room. The coop is 18 inches off the ground. We have all this space under here. There's a dust bath I made. I haven't seen Latrell in it yet. That's just a litter box from IKEA, and I filled it with construction grade sand, not play sand, construction sand, and I threw in a cup of food grade diatomaceous earth. And my plan there was to just kind of fight external parasites naturally, not having to use chemicals. So that diatomaceous earth, you know, it's got a drying effect. It's tiny, but it's short. It'll cut right through their exoskeletons or skin, and then just like kind of, you know, just dries them out. So that's just for dust bathing. You know, that's just when they're in the coop. When we let them out, then they can, you know, find their own place all around the yard. Plenty of spaces for dust bathing. Oh yeah, eggs. Egg collection, nesting boxes. So again, just 2 locks just for safety. And then we've got it on a chain, and I've got 3 nesting boxes. Got this little lip, so straw. We're gonna put straw in here, but we're not gonna have eggs for several months. But that's just to, again, that's that vinyl flooring, just to kind of protect the wood, make it easy to clean out. But when it gets closer to time, I'm gonna put some straw in there and some maybe like decoy eggs, ceramic eggs or something like that. So, but I really, when Keith was designing this, I said I'd really like the nest box opening to come from the side, not from up top. So that's what we have. Kind of hard to do this one-handed. All right, so you can see this big solar panel, that is for the fan, and that little solar panel over there is for our coop door. So you can see that right there. That is our new coop door. We never had a coop door for years with our hens, never had any problems whatsoever. Then all of a sudden, once we got pullets and chicks, started having predator attacks. So now we have this coop door from Sun Energize, and the solar panel just charges a battery that's in the panel, and the door, it's got a couple modes. It'll open and close based on a timer, or there's a light sensor, or you know, you can manually, you know, up and down. So right now we've got it set on a specific time in the morning to open, and then it closes around dusk. And the panel shows like the lumens, the current lumens, and then you can adjust, you know, I've got it on 10 lumens to close at night. So that's about 8 o'clock in the evening. It's September here. So that's about 8 o'clock, but you can change the lumens. But that seems to be working for us right now. So we have a lot of lights. We have lights on either side right here. We have lights in the back, lights on the sides, the nest box, and on the entrance side door. I wanted lights all around this entire coop, just so if anything came around to shine a light on it, hopefully that was enough to deter it from, I mean, they can't get in, but still digging. If you were really, really determined to get in, I suppose they could get in through digging. You know, if they did it at night, they'd have about 8 hours of nighttime to, dig under. We wouldn't be here to watch them. So, but anyway, really happy about our new coop. Really excited to try it out. I think we'll let Latrell try it out tonight for the first time.